precious Samantha Placide from St. Stephen's College.
Your Honor, I solemnly pledge to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. Truth. What does that even mean? My truth is something people refuse to believe. My truth is so-called exaggerated and naive. Today, I testify for justice. These people who hurt me have named themselves Homo sapiens gracefully, which means wise man, but I can question that. Are you really sage? Well, come and take the stage and explain. Why do you cover your ears to Mother Nature's cry? Her shriek, her howl, her yell, her scream. Look at her skinned knees and see that she's dying. These wise men have used rivers as a credit card with no spending limit. They poison the earth so much that you know I can live in it. These wise men are reducing the amount of runoff that reaches the world's oceans by changing the flow of water and removing vegetation. These wise men are cutting down trees, taking homes away from defenseless little bees, causing soil erosion, reduced sedimentation and biodiversity. Your Honor, I stand here today representing not only myself as a river, but as a representative for Mother Nature and every little creature that was tortured. I can no longer stand by and watch them slowly kill my auntie, the magnificent Amazon River and her trees. Her amazingly cold sacred waters could make you shiver, but yet one of the world's major wonders. She, like any river, brings silt, gives health to fields and forests, and turns a barren piece of soil that you spoiled into a lovely garden. She supplies the earth with 20% of fresh water and provides for 30% flora and fauna. Is not that enough to make them think that Mother Nature is one of the world's foremost links and that she should not sink in the hands of evil humans? Rivers die and cry for freedom. What have they resolved? The Aral Sea's water level has dropped 45 feet since the 1960s. Look around. Who have they pleased? Humans have removed about 1% of total yearly stream flow, which represents 10% of fresh water used by people. This makes me think, what would the earth look like in 10 years? Oh dear, I hope both you and I would still be here. And some of you sit and watch your homes being taken from right under your feet. Garbage covering watershed will never go from blankets to sheets. Saving the world now is like a magic trick, and you're probably the worst magicians I know. The watersheds are torn in half, but you don't know how to sew. Why can't we make watershed pollution instead prosper from dilution? Because new pollutants are being introduced into ecosystems like my brothers and sisters, which reduces biodiversity by eliminating some species and introducing new invasive ones that destroy native breeds. This in turn can affect the food chain from microbial organisms that feed animals and birds to fish that feed humans. They feed them. I feed them, and I cannot wrap my mind around the thought that they ought to kill us. We give them food, water, and recreation, but they turned it into a gigantic devastation. They built dams, hydroelectrical power plants, rerouted rivers and waterways that led to significant changes, disruptions in the water cycle, causing us one day to all stifle, and no one seems to care. If we keep this up, we'd all suffer from a lack of air. It was proven that 1/4 of all animals on Earth are dying. 1/3 of amphibians are dying, and humans aren't even trying. I can give more statistics, but you'd probably say I'm lying. Your Honor, I shan't keep the silence golden. Just look at what they've stolen. The truth is, you can ignore this, but you can't avoid it. They take from themselves And if not, they take from their fellow humans. I know that I implied before that they are selfish and they take away everything in the world with charm in it. But could you just imagine? Aged 8 with skin knees bleeding from the last attempt, he carries 2 large buckets over the hills, nowhere close to the sea. And the river is dry this time. He can't provide for his family, and they question if they should just die. And this is why I must provide. This is why I, the River is here to remind you to keep our rivers, watersheds, and woodlands to little creatures garbage clear. And this isn't about shunning humans who I love so dearly and that water is root of all power. This is to make you think how much water, this is to make you think, this is about me raising my voice, and this is about those who have no choice, and this is to make you think how much water is used when you're last at the kitchen sink. So step by step, we will work together. We have time because you are still here. The human heart that beats approximately 4,000 times a second is a golden trophy engraved, I am still here, I can make a difference. An easy way is to conserve and preserve water. It can lessen the wastage of water and reduce the consequences after. You can keep a pitcher of water in your fridge at all costs. But at the back of the members of Mother Nature's mind, we will never feel like we belong because you all have disowned us and became too powerful and strong. But because you all have disowned us and became too powerful and strong. We can work together to build a better world, but until then, I solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen.